15, back at it with another video for you guys, and I am back with more Zenless Zone Zero as we are continuing on with the epilogue story on the last video. Oh man, we went through the Hugo stuff and got revealed about a bunch of other stuff, so yeah. And fun fact, like originally, the video again was supposed to be like 2 hours long, but I didn't think the Hugo stuff would be that damn long. That's why it split up into 2 different parts, and it felt weirdly ended off, I think, on part 37. So yeah, but anyways, we got a tip from basically Hugo that apparently we found where the sacrifice serum is at, because we know that Diane, Dina, she wants to basically make more sacrifices, and we can't let that happen, because if that happens, all hell on earth breaks up, and she's trying to basically do her father's mission. But anyways, let's get to it. Yep, we know. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll remember to bring Eos with you. Alright, let's do this. Oh shit, we gotta just free... Oh, thank God. I'm finally at Intronaut level 58, damn it. Jesus. Oh man. Only 2 more Intronaut levels to grind. Frick, and that's 2 more free ether batteries that I can take. Alright. Shit. Alright. Oh, in this frickin' storage area. Alright. Dear managers, you're here. Having 2 Lord Phaethons leading the way for me must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two, as according to my intel, this is quite the large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just to be safe, we'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby. I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Would you like to stand under my parasol with me?
No,
Dina's
well,
getting ready to make her
actually,
move.
yes, I would. I don't know if frickin'...
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Allow me. Don't touch me.
Any treasure chest? Nope.
They're trying to destroy the goods! Stop them!
We need to take care of the guards first. Some of the serum is stored in this warehouse.
You're not taking anything from here! Hugo, get the guards first. Time to...
Yeah.
You just stepped into your own grave!
Fools. Help me!
Say no more. Zero!
I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
A deep clean.
I'll take you. Move it. I'll take you.
Better not put my
Truth is a beloved fairy tale.
Okay.
More of Landon's serum survives than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
Why do I feel like she's been mass producing these serums? Because if they're saying there's more serums than what was expected or they thought, well then, it seems like she knows how to make this serum and she's mass producing this shit.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
But Belle, you
Very
can't fight.
Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people.
That's what I'm
According
saying.
to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try.
Let me guess, she's
Part
gonna
ways here
inject
for now.
herself with the serum.
And perhaps
Or
the
actually,
other
no, she's
manager
gonna
could
inject
use
here.
Eos to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
Motherfucker, you haven't done shit.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Fayfins.
Although, I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
I will request additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety. Oh, but I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
So that's why we're gonna go over to the Janus Quarter and why Lee Win is gonna basically probably teach us how to fucking fight. I'm convinced that eventually, wait, as they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly shuts tears as she gazes at one of them. She quickly turns. Vivian recalls the tears she said when looking at Phaethon and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw. Lord Phaethon.
These dudes got wings. Vivian closes her eyes.
I'm sorry.
That was too fucking
This
quick.
time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
But as I was saying, I think like they're gonna go over the Janus Quarter of Lee Win in 2.0 and they're gonna get training from her in terms of like having to fight and knowing how to fight.
Leave this to me, Lord Phaethon. Lord Phaethon, there might be more serum here.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina!
Lord Phaethon! Johnny. No promises. There are containers by the fissure.
We don't want the money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Just end my pain, please. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals, they're all dead. Please, just let us go. That girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of this hollow alive, we promise. Really? Oh, thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really scary ethereals. I can't even imagine what she's planning to do with such massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush, say no more. My friends will get you out. Leave the rest to us. Familiar voice comes. Is it Camille or Dina?
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
Oh, great.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options.
They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away?
There will always be people consumed by greed, and therefore, they will come willingly to me. In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition?
Dog,
Dina,
you're a crazy
you
bitch.
deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then.
Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows.
Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing. Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose.
Right? God, doing that damn
Don't forget
Twiggy
that
pose.
it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything.
Well, your father was a
Do you
crazy
think that by leaving
lunatic.
the Exaltists, those people will live better lives?
Yes.
Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian?
Well, if I could interject real quick. You're saying that these Exaltists saved these people, right? Well, you see, the problem is your crazy cult, in terms of saving or being blessed, means you basically sacrifice yourself. It's kind of like what the White Clan members are trying to do in Fire Force right now, from what I'm watching. You know, again, this girl's talking crazy. Her father's crazy. Her father was actually willing to kill her. But she's absolutely believed in this freaking crazy, if you're blessed and you turn into ethereal, into a sacrifice, you're for the creator. Anyways, she's a crazy bitch and she needs to die. Honestly, I don't know why we just don't have these agents that just won't kill these MFers. Honestly, it would get rid of the problem much faster.
In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope.
She kind of gave people
everyone wants to
hope.
live in false hope, Dina.
Yes.
You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel.
No,
Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina?
Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope.
Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives.
That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal.
No one deserves to be a sacrifice.
Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them.
What?
I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
Oh,
No,
shit.
Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
What?
Where are you going, Camille?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it.
What?
I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
What?
Let's take out these ethereals first. We can't let Camille's efforts go to waste. Let's go after Dina, Lord Phaethon.
Okay, let's go. Shit.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point.
You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille.
Yes.
I wish you had never come into my life.
Oh,
At
dude.
first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you, that you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing, because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me.
She's fucking
But
crazy.
soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me.
Oh,
It's
no.
only because of my ability that Landon...
I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death.
Dina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... Why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way.
Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is
Okay,
what
she
little
needs to die.
value I
She needs
had
to die.
and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me and completely destroyed it.
Oh,
You
no.
think you're doing good and fighting evil.
Yes.
You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world?
I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then.
Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me.
Cause
Why
you're
don't
fucked
you
in the head.
understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death.
Tina, you can start over. Everything
I
that
can't
you
lie.
did
For
was so
her,
you could
that's
live
actually
on.
true.
Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm
Vivian,
sure
honey.
they'll love you too.
Vivian, honey. Listen. I respect you're trying to help this woman. But if she don't want no help, if she want to die, let her die. Honestly, I'm all for it. She can fucking die. So, fuck her. Fuck her.
Okay, Dina?
Vivian,
Oh.
I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you. I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful.
See, she don't want
I
help.
won't apologize, Vivian.
She don't want help. Dina closes out, inject a vial of the serum into her own arm. Soon, ether crystals appear from her body in a sign of corruption. I fucking knew she would turn. She would just fucking kill herself.
I don't want to hate myself. So I can only hate you for killing my father. And hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille. So I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
The fuck? What the hell is that?
Soon, the pain will be over. Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer!
Dog, this shit is crazy.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
Damn, bruh.
Behind you!
What the...
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice.
What?
I will change the fate I saw. Vivian! I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Dog, no.
Vivian! Vivian, your body. I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore. No, please. No. It's so warm in the night.
Bruh.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
Whoa, 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 what the fuck? Hold the phone. Hold on. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in water, like behind a misty curtain blurring, then
Belle,
vanishing.
you're scaring me.
The fuck?
Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
Oh, shit.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the Hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe. And you said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night then.
This time there was no strange sounds or sights in your dream. You sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start, but I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
No.
Allow me to explain. Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
My etheric energy?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special. This is a gift your teacher left you.
What?
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have. She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
That just makes me more worried.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude. Unfortunately, the mayor could not come personally, but has promised everyone a favor.
Why not?
Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once. There is no time limit on this favor.
Unconditional, What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Okay.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election.
What?
As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own. But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's?
The mayor imagined, you might ask. I have prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately. But this matter requires mutual consent, and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon! Probably.
Probably.
Not today.
Oh
As
my
for
goodness.
you, Master Proxies, the mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Hugo and Lycon are still bickering. Yeah, you can read all of that shit. I ain't reading that. Belle, are you feeling alright? Lycon said you can control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. And that Miss Leash Wen, we should investigate her. But let's not talk about that for now. You only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there with you whenever, whatever happens in the future. Oh, fuck, bro. Okay, so I guess through her ocular implants, she's able to manifest ether particles, and she literally brought freaking what's-her-face back before she turned into basically dead, got killed, because Vivian was basically dying. Because legitimately, when you turn into a fucking ethereal, you're basically dead anyway, so the fact that Belle can, or the proxies can essentially manipulate etheric energy. They can legitimately bring people back from being corrupted. I wonder, man, is Belle and Wise gonna be the key reason to get rid of the Hollows? Like, are they gonna be a main reason to get rid of the Hollows and make all the Hero Hollows disappear? But in doing that, they may have to sacrifice themselves to do it. I'm guessing that makes sense, especially the fact that they can basically manipulate etheric particles. And if they're only going to get strong with through these abilities, and obviously with people predicting that they may actually be eventually playable characters you can fight as in the Hollow at some point, as like an agent, I wonder if the end of the story is, it's going to be a thing where the only way to save probably everything in this Zenless Zone Zero world and get rid of the Hollows for good, they're going to have to use their energy or their ability, but that ability is going to take up all their energy, and it's going to, and thus maybe potentially kill them, and they'll have to be the sacrifice for the world to live on into a brighter future. So there's no more Hollows, no more Ethereals, nothing. I don't know, man. I'm just getting that vibe like with these more that's being revealed about their abilities and the fact that now Belle can manipulate it, because clearly she can manipulate it, she's gonna get training, she's gonna get stronger how to do that shit. I have a sneaking suspicion, especially from that weird, interesting scene where you see the big, gigantic hollow from Hollow Zero, and you have Belle and Wise looking as if shit's about to go crazy and explode. I wonder if they realize we have to manipulate the energy together, and basically it will take out all the hollows in the Zenless Zone Zero world, but at the cost of it, we will basically, our lives will be over. Dog, if they go that direction that I just did as a theory, that'd be fucking wild, but let's go on to see. Or maybe it's just one of the siblings doing it and the other sibling stays alive. I don't know, we'll see. Thinking about back on it, a lot of sure happened recently. But can I really control etheric energy? If this is a gift from our teacher left for us, then doesn't that prove that her research was focused on mitigating the damage hollows have on humanity? Perhaps it can serve as evidence that she was innocent, but I don't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together, and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. Jeez. No, yes. 1,000 Internaut, 1 encrypted message. I'll take that. I'll take all that money too. Fuck, bro. The season 1 epilogue part 2 was fucking long as shit. New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifices, and neither daily life nor hidden crisis ever cease. New stories in the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day, they'll become memories worth holding on to. Well, I guess we gotta talk to Wise. Recent commission logs. First things first, let's accept this shit. Faith and story. I'll take the 20 polychromes, thank you very much. Wait, what does it say? Mainly leisurely lull. Wandering visitor? We'll keep going. Belle, someone calling herself Li Xuan is here for you. She's dressed like one of those masters in the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? She saved me in the hollow. I do. She saved Vivian and I when we encountered some ethereals before. Wise, do you remember what the mayor said before? That he'd bring a Void Hunter rank special investigator to help us adjust our ether aptitude? Li Xuan is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have good feng shui, and 6th Street is geometrically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense. Really? Yeah, she looked so serious. It didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she wanted to stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around, and you could talk to her once you were free. If you have time now, you should go find her, Belle. Okay, so we're kind of doing like the similar thing, or the same thing like we did with Astra Yao, when after the main story was done there, we basically got to get a little bit of understanding about Astra Yao and kind of get a little bit of a sneak peek of her before we got that update patch of 1.5. So I guess this is what they're going to be doing for future... What the fuck was that? I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was weird noise. Anyways, I wonder if this is what Zenless Zone Zero is going to do for future big updates, where it's like, we'll give you a sneak peek of the character, but you'll have to come back when the new update comes. Bruh. Look, dude, I love her design. Oh my god, she is thick. She is thick. Leisha? Alright, I gotta stop gooning, but yes, the titties, the assets, the thighs. What more do I have to say? Listen, I love Astra Yao. I love Zhu Yuan. But I think Lee Wen might be my favorite agent once she gets introduced into the fucking game, bro. She might be my favorite. I think someone has finally beat my wife, Ju Yuen. I think somebody has finally beat my wife, Ju Yuen. Damn. And it's gonna be her, Lee Wen, bro. Dog. No. Listen, get out your cameras, people. Hold on. She's looking at me. Hold on. Oh, let me get this angle. Bro. Her design is so badass. No, we're taking a picture, damn it. Also, people are speculating if she's like another Ambi clone. I don't think she is, but it would be interesting to see if this is like another Ambi clone. Because we know there's Ambi clones out there potentially. Alright, let's talk to her.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
Also, I'm predicting her element is more than likely going to be physical. She's wearing yellow. I only can guess, unless they introduce a new element.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl, and I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
Well, he gives us the papers, so I guess he's intelligent.
Even huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
Yes.
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yes, mommy. She's okay. Yep. She's my. It's simple. She's my new wife. She's my new wife.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business. Your bamboo here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Xuan, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Li Xuan. Hey, listen. I'm sorry. I can't, bruh. When I tell my boy Denzel, the Red Wolf, when I tell him that Li Xuan is gonna be my new favorite agent, he's gonna be shocked. I'm just in utter shock and awe. Listen, I never thought I would meet a new agent that would somewhat dethrone Ju Yuen. Nah, this woman's my new wife, bruh. She's my new wife. Mystic Summit, Yukon Summit. I wonder if we're gonna reference Ju Fufu. Because we're gonna be like, we actually saw your... Do you have somebody named Ju Fufu?
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life. But what's Yunquei Summit?
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities. Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit.
What?
If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
Oh,
To better
shit.
control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter. He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
What is that fucking noise? Is it the bird? Anyways, let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just happen to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Okay? Sounds good. Then let's go. Lishwen Shufu? Where is the store? It's at Lumina Square. It's called Bouillon. I know that store. Oh, I know that store. It hasn't been closed for ages. But hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? It matters not. Whatever the situation, let's head over first. It's been ages since I last came to the Janus Quarter. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're headed to Lumina Square. We can meet up there. Li Xuan nods a goodbye as you leave 6th Street. Alright, a 50-minute mark of this episode. Oh, shit. Wait, the fuck? What is this dude doing here? Also, why are all these people looking at her?
Please, help me check my fortune! Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
What?
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Huh? You barely looked at it, and you're already done?
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line. So, this is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're
That's
here,
what I'm
Belle?
trying to know.
I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services. Don't worry, I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter. Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session. All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
Banish wealth and desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunkwai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Okay. Shifu, please wait, Shifu. So many people wanted to tell you their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal of legend. Great, I finally got to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I am no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears that you're in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. Also, it can't connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it's caught up on anything and ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangbu keep mocking it, and it got a short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangbu. No, it's afraid it can't be repaired and it gets scratched, so it refuses to go for repairs. But it likes watching these movies with immortals who catch demons, so it wants to learn more mystic arts. If you try to convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs. It shouldn't be difficult. Belle, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issues, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really? Great, amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go check it out. Time to go fix this damn Bangbu. Cece, look, I brought you the Divine Immortal. Really? A real immortal? Yep, really, they're really amazing. I just saw this. Shifu says spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really? I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of a mystic, you'll have to have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister on the path of mysticism to check you over. Wow, great. Now I can be like those movie protagonists, learning awesome mystic arts, gaining power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. A dongle for a dongle, a widget for a widget. Everything they did to me in the past, ICC will make them pay for it tenfold. Calm down, let me check your parts first. Alright, let's do this shit. Easy. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? What was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Ooh. Could this be what they call enlightenment? Whoa, amazing. I've been enlightened into enlightenment. Congrats, you're now connected to the internet. Thank you, thank you. Please be my mentor, my official Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your skills, hone your state of mind. Once you matured a little more, you may come seek mentorship. I don't know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. I see. Their brains are made of defective parts. Their brains are made of defective parts. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while its gaze grows brighter. That's so amazing. As I recite this spell, those bully Bangbu don't seem so irrational or irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. You're welcome. Though, you should not get into fights if possible. Be sure to win the fight, understand? If you must, be sure to win the fight, understand? Understood. Thank you, Shifu. Yeah, okay. Since you're all right now, it's time for us to take our leave. Belle, let's head to that store.
Yishuan Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
Yes, this is the place.
Oh my god, I saw that cake
This is the
moving.
one. Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers.
The
I'm an old
boss.
acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Okay.
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there is no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here. There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
That's basically the game telling us, like, yeah, don't worry. When 2.0 comes, we'll cut back to her, but till then, that's all you're gonna get. What you got? Okay. Belle, you're back. Did everything go well? It went well. It went well. It's just like that. Li Xuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's how the mystic does things. I see, Belle. Do you think what Li Xuan Shifu claimed is real? Learning mystic arcs and whatnot sounds like it came out of a movie. Are we gonna be like those movie protagonists who use talismans to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. It definitely won't be exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Li Xuan Shifu is lying. She did really display mythical powers back in the Hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment. Plus, the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Li Xuan Shifu said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Belle, you've been so busy recently. You should take this time to rest and have a break. Well, yeah, that's it for the story for now. I don't know. I know for the next thing we got I believe the thing with Hugo. Well, I'll see if that has any ties or correlations to the story. If not, and it's just a flashback thing, then I'm probably not going to do videos about that. But we'll see. We'll see. But, it was a nice stopping point for now. Again, this epilogue was quite long. Shit, man. It was really fucking long. But, I'm very excited for the next big update patch, for the next big part of the story. But, we're going to have to wait, basically, for the next 43 days and stuff like that. 42 days till the new chapter comes out, which will officially start chapter 2. So, our season 2 of the story. But other than that, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on the season 1 story. What was your favorite storyline in season 1, or your favorite update in season 1? And yeah, I might be pulling for Vivian this thing, so look forward to maybe a Vivian summoning video. I have to, as you can tell, if I don't decide to dive into money, I will have to grind up some polychromes over the course of the next few days. But probably expect a Vivian summoning. I wasn't gonna pull for Vivian, but then I realized how good she was, so I'm like, okay, I gotta go summon for Vivian now. In terms of that, I'm not summoning for Hugo, but I am summoning for Lighter. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video about summoning for Lighter, but we'll see. But I might as well, since it is a summoning video. But anyways, I'm gonna go for guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you want more Zenless Zone Zero content, or any of my anime or video gaming content you want on the channel. Till then, guys, peace.